and if I go ahead and check over here, as you can see, A, C, D and E, perfect. But I still don't know which one is what, so I'll go ahead and let you know as to how we can go ahead and do that later on. So, and I'd like to teach you one more thing. Let me check if I have some sample music. Perfect. So I'll just go ahead and copy, and I'll just go ahead and, let's say, paste it over here on the desktop. And since I am on desktop, let's see if I have the Kalimba mp3 over here. So let's say, for example, if I want to go ahead and start that, I can just go ahead and type start Kalimba period mp3, and as soon as I go ahead and hit enter, you should be able to listen this specific mp3 right now. Let me check. Okay, yeah, recommended settings, finish. Yeah, so as you can see that I have this music running on over here. Okay, so this is just an example as to how we can go ahead and delete do that. After that, if I want to go ahead and open a directory with a space, you may know that I'll just go ahead and rename it. I'll do one thing. I'll just go ahead and rename it from over here, rename user, and I'll name it to, let's say, I'll do one more example. Wait, I have another idea. To user space test, I'll just go ahead and type. And if I want to go ahead and delete this directory, so I cannot just type rmdir user space test. It won't be removed. The reason being that there is a space in between, so it won't be able to go ahead and detect that automatically. So in order for us to go ahead and do that, I'll have to go ahead and type something like, let's say, for example, rmdir, and let's say, I don't know exactly how it works. Let me see. User test. The syntax of the command is incorrect, so I'll just go ahead and let me check. Okay, syntax user test. Okay, so it's unable to go ahead and detect that, as I told you. So you won't be able to go ahead and directly edit any of these files unless you have that specific name. And so, and if you want to go ahead and view all the tasks that is running inside, so you can just go ahead and type, let me check, task list. As you can see, these are all the things that are running on the computer right now. You may even be able to find payload if I have not. Like, you know, these are the processes. The payload is another task. If I want to kill any random task, let's say, for example, which one? Okay, I have my payload over here. I don't want to disconnect that. I have the command.exe. So if I want to go ahead and, no, I won't want to close the command. Let me check if I have something else. Okay, I'll just go ahead and run this. I'll pause it, and I want to go ahead and close this. Again, I'll go ahead and type task list. And you can see we have WM player over here, and I want to go ahead and kill that specific task. So the PID for it would be 752. So I will have to type TASKKILL space / PID and the PID number. So here it is 752, and so send termination signal to the process, and let's check if it's closed. Perfect, it's closed. So that is one option of doing that. And I can also go ahead and check all the outgoing connections or all the active connections. For that, I can just type netstat and netstat. It's a very famous command, so if you have any networking background, you may already know what that is exactly. So as you can see, I have all the outgoing addresses over here, and this is my own IP address. And if you're actually going to try and hack into something, then you would not want to go ahead and any other person to go ahead and look into this, because that person is directly looking at your IP address and he may be able to trace it back to you. That is the reason. But these are just the things that I would like to teach you. And if you want to again view all these services, then you can just type net start, and as you can see, here are all the services that are running, and they are in full, unlike the previous one where I had only the exact file name that were running. Over here I have all the services that are running exactly, and along with their name and what it does exactly. So, and let's say, for example, if you want to go ahead and read a text file, then I'll just go ahead and create a text file over here. Let's say, no, not, I'll just delete that. Create a simple text file, test1, and I'll type this is an awesome text file. Now save it, and if I want to go ahead and read the contents over here, I can type CAT and arrow, and okay, what was the name? Okay, the name was text1, so I type CAT and I can type TEST1 period TXT, and okay, but I believe cat was the right one. Okay, ABC period TXT. Okay, let me check what we have over here. It was cat, or let me check. Okay, Cals clears the screen, CMD, color, copy date. Okay, delete. Okay, it was cat previously, or it is right now. I cannot see no reason why it is not supposed to work. But anyway, if you need to go ahead and gather information, then you can just go ahead and type these things and you will be able to normally go ahead and view that. I will go ahead and check why it is not working and I'll get back to you. And just one last thing, just in case if you're trying to kill any task and you're unable to kill that, the one which I showed you previously, such as TASKKILL and /PID, and over here the period ID number. If you even by doing this you are unable to go ahead and kill that specific task, then you can go ahead and type something like /F space / and you can type PID in capital and the PID number whichever you want to. This will go ahead and forcefully kill that task. So that's it guys, that's it for this tutorial. In the next tutorial I'll be teaching you more about the meterpreter commands and how they work exactly.